Today we're checking out another sleeper that honestly, we watched the trailer for, but we just never followed up and actually watched the show. Moonrise is from Netflix, and honestly, based off the first episode, they might have cooked. Let's talk about it. That first episode, man, what you think?
And they started off on immediate action with some robots.
Bro,
I just know they was on this bullet train trying to get out of the location that they were at. It looked like they already got packed up once.
yeah,
So
they was
they were just trying to get out of that situation, but these robots pulled up on them.
some Ultron type.
But they were able to fight back.
They were, and honestly, their equipment and fighting styles,
Bro,
yes.
I know we ain't got none of that down here.
Oh, me. They had like a little menu selector. They were
They was doing some things that
in the future.
I guess it's costs a lot of money to make all that material, though. That's why that one lady was like, hey, don't use all the resources.
At the same time, it makes sense why they got the resources, because we find out the main character that we see in that first opening clip, bro, he's a billionaire's son, adopted son.
Oh, yeah.
But that boy got money, man. Like, first of all,
Our boy Jack.
oh, that boy Jack was pulling up in that car. It was like a red foreign.
Yeah, that was
I don't know
nice.
what kind of foreign it was, man, but I could tell it was expensive.
No,
And he
that
gets
house
back
was
to his
crazy.
crib?
Yeah, that house was crazy, bro.
Oh, bro,
That house was crazy.
what are you talking about?
Made no sense.
And mind you, like, you know what I'm saying, they introduced a couple characters at his house, like some of his homies, they're just chilling over there, and they're like, oh, we're supposed to go to this event, and we thought it was his girl, but the girl that's like trying to help him get to this event is like, oh, we're gonna be late, like, you're messing it up. He's like, baby girl, don't worry, and pulls up to the crib, to the event rather, in a helicopter, and the event's on a yacht.
Yeah, let's stop there. Ain't no way this man pulled up with his guys in a helicopter.
Bro,
His entrance was flawless.
flawless.
Pulled up in their suits and everything.
He the
Crazy
kind of
work.
rich where like life don't even excite you no more.
No, it don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? You just do whatever
living-
you want.
You just living just for the life now at this point.
But that's what throws me off though, because before we get to this point, they show us like his flashback, and it looked hella tragic. You
It
like
did.
walking through like destruction, things are on fire, things are blowing up. Him and his like homeboy from like his childhood, and he puts him in what looks like an like escape pod, and then he's like, "I'm sorry." And, like, his blood goes
Yeah,
everywhere,
it made it sound like he died.
bro.
Yeah.
So I
Phil,
thought he
right?
was
His
Phil.
name's Phil.
So
Yeah.
I thought 100% one, his parents are for sure dead. Two, he
Mhm.
lost his homie, and then I'm like, how you end up a billionaire's son?
Yeah, it made no sense.
It don't make any sense right now. But hey, he's cooking with it, because end of the day, he was supposed to be part of like some like kind of like a presentation,
Oh, yeah.
because he's going to be inheriting like this massive multi-billion-dollar company. And homie went to the casino with the homie, was out here learning up with the hus, like, you know, I own this casino,
Bro,
right?
there was like 4 girls on him, bro.
Uh,
He was all, come and bless this dice for me. And he
Nah.
turns around.
he said, "Come blow this dice out." I was like, "What do you mean
yeah.
by that?"
Yeah, I was like, it's different. Different breed, brother.
Completely
breed.
different, man. But I feel like that was just an interesting part of his character, because at the same time, it doesn't really also feel like it matches who he is,
Mm-hmm.
because he seems like he's very introspective and like very aware of his situation,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't one feel like he like deserves it. And you could tell he cares about the girl in the black hair, but I'm like, at the same time, like, boy was about to run fivesome with us. So I don't know.
So my question is, though, what we saw at the beginning, did that happen after or before everything?
I think that must have happened after, right? Because the moon people have a whole uprising, and it seems
Mhm.
like the setting from the first scene was already on the moon.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Just because like they had like, the spacesuits on,
Okay.
there's a rail, and they were like in like a barren environment.
See, I just assumed that they were already superheroes, and then they just
Was chilling.
got out of the situation, and then
Oh,
that
I
was
got
that.
you.
You know what I mean?
And they pulled back up on Earth.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
assumed happened.
To me, the vibe that I got was that like they were doing all these plans to like make these projects on the moon,
Mhm.
to like pretty much like connect Earth to the moon more securely with that big old ring that was around the planet,
Mhm.
and so like it was peaceful. That's the vibes I got. That it was just
Mhm.
like peaceful times. There was no issues, and then the moon people decided to revolt. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, I think that would make more sense, at least with the way they presented it.
No,
We'll probably find
that's-
out more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
That
the
makes
plot
sense.
looked kind of crazy. The one thing I don't like about this whole moon uprising that's going on and how they did that little terrorist attack is, if the moon people want to be independent, how y'all gonna grow y'all food?
I don't know.
I feel like you need to be connected to Earth for that, because the moon got no atmosphere. They got oxygen up there somehow.
I feel like they know what they're doing though.
Let's figure something out.
Yeah, like they wouldn't just do that just to do it, you know?
Yeah,
they gotta have a plan.
I gotta see some more episodes, because right now I'm looking at them like a moon base trying to be by itself. Aren't they just gonna die of starvation? Like once the supplies are out?
It does look that way, but
it's
they probably do got a plan.
They got some crazy little smartphones.
Yeah, they probably got them hologram things that just
they be growing it off the
underground. It reminds me of the episode with SpongeBob where he was trying to eat that hologram food and he couldn't get it. The fork just kept going around.
Nah, that was crazy. They phones was locked. It's tight though. They was out there pre-recording like this. I was like, yo,
the phones are insane. Like they had like 5 screens around you. You could just
that one homie at his house had something.
Yeah, Eric.
Everybody else had one screen. He had 18 of them joints.
Yeah, crazy.
He was moving a little different. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I like the premise of this show. It's a very good take on sci-fi, and I like that they didn't use too much CGI. Like the most of the CGI that I saw was really on like the space station.
I didn't even notice, honestly.
Yeah, and like the little bit that they used wasn't that bad. I think it was very well animated. If you like sci-fi shows, I feel like this show's like kind of right up that alley.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen enough of it as far as like the plot to really tell you like how much I love it per se, but it looks like it's going in a good direction at the very least.
I mean, we did go into this blind, so
100%. I'm okay, man. We kind of missed it. It's got really good quality. You know what I mean? The choreography for the fights. Remember when Homegirl was moving with the robots? Yeah. We thought it was a dude. We were like, oh, who's that?
Now those two are locked in together. they got
combos.
Yeah, they got some.
That was a team up right there.
For sure.
So I'm definitely excited to see a couple more episodes of this one. Honestly, we might even finish this one. This one was tough. I think they have all 18 episodes out right now on Netflix.
They released them all at once.
Yeah, so if you just want to binge a pretty decent show, at least the quality of the animation, the choreography, everything seemed tight. I think Moonrise is a tough one. I gotta give this one from the first episode. I give it a 9.5, honestly. The potential's there.
I'm gonna give it a 10 just because that first scene already did enough for me.
You know, and the characters I feel like were likable. You know what I mean? I don't think I got like too annoyed with anybody's character. R.I.P. Mom and Dad. They didn't have a chance. I knew it's top parents, bro.
But that reminds me, his homie was a traitor and pushed him back in that thing.
He wasn't a traitor.
Or what was the reason he did that though?
He knew he was gonna die. That boy looked up to the sky and he saw that space station fall.
But why didn't he just go in with them then if that was the case?
He did go in there with them.
No, the dude with the glasses.
Yeah, he did. We saw him in the first scene of the show. He was the monk guy with the martial arts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just knocked him out because homeboy wanted to go back and give his mom the present, or not give his mom the present, but the present reminded him of his mom because he didn't give it to her because I don't know, he got childhood trauma.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I got to go get them, and then he was like, nah, I'm sorry, my boy, you coming with us.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I think he looked up like to me.
I thought he did that as like
he betrayed him.
Yeah, because it made it look like he pushed him in there, and then they all just got killed on the ship. Like I was just like,
nah, he pushed him in there, and then he locked the door behind him onto the escape vessel.
I see now.
Yeah,
I got it now.
He wasn't even like nice with them either. He just threw them both.
No, the way he threw his girl in there was crazy. I was like, yo, what is going on?
Not nice or nothing.
Yeah, that was insane.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, that was messed up. And then I saw what happened after. I was like, maybe you didn't need to use that much force because he didn't need to give him any time to like try to fight back or nothing.
He just said, get in there.
Yep. Bye. But that was a brutal start though, for sure. So we're definitely going to see how they maneuver through these and how they become the people that we saw in the first opening scene, because they seem like just spoiled nepo babies. I don't know how they started moving like that, like seasoned warriors.
Oh, he definitely just probably paid for all the equipment and just got everybody right, because there's just no way. But
the show,
we'll see.
But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think of Moonrise. If y'all have watched it, did y'all enjoy it? And if not, are y'all gonna check it out? Aside from that, comment, like that, and I'm losing my mind, bro.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell. Then subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.